No one cared to see me wrestle her. No one. So in my mind for those 3 days, I go, how do I prove to the world that I'm the greatest wrestler on the planet? I think what's been hard is from the Thunderdome to here, the only reaction that you really were able to receive was social media, and then being in front of the fans again and traveling overseas, really realizing how much you mean to the audience, good guy or bad guy, and just seeing, you know, the smiling faces. Like, this is what we do. We're not meant to be in just an arena with TVs. And it's been extremely rewarding. It's like you never realize what you have till it's gone, you know? Not that we took tours for granted, but just being able to come over here and perform every single night and do what you love, it's everything. It's just a reminder, you know, that you do make people happy, that you do inspire people, and that the only people that really matter is that little girl or that little boy front row wanting to fist pump you or wanting to touch you, or like seeing their eyes light up when you walk down the aisle and acknowledge them. Nothing else in this business matters except for that moment. Your fan base here is very passionate. And I feel like it's one of the only fan bases, not only, but you guys are very familiar with NXT. So for me, it's, the UK has seen me grow up from NXT to Raw to SmackDown and see the performer I've become. And I think that's unique to hear, especially with NXT UK. You guys just love wrestling over here. And I mean, you can tell too, just how passionate the fans are with the reactions and the chants and knowing the storylines. I don't know, like sometimes you have to like pinch yourself, like you don't realize it, because we just go about our daily lives, working out, the gym, whatever, and then when you put on that gear and you walk out in that robe, and to see all those people react, it's like, man, I have the coolest job in the world. Like I absolutely love what I do, and during COVID, not being able to perform in front of a live audience and coming over here and feeling that reaction, you're like, you know what, I must be doing something right. Ooh. Well, the teams are already made. You want my dream team?
Yeah.
Does it have to be all women? I'm just kidding. Myself? I don't know, I don't play well with others. I'm just the leader. I think it's hard to miss me. Because I'm always in the title picture. But people don't really ask, well, why is Charlotte always in the title picture? I'm reliable, I'm a star, and I'm durable. Like those three things I never get, I feel, credit for, that I am consistent, that I have evolved, that I am able to remain on top no matter what. You know, at first I wanted to say maybe I am underappreciated, and then coming to the UK this week and hearing the reactions and seeing the fans and seeing the kids, I'm like, you know what? Anything I read is just a load of BS. Like, I don't think I am. Like, performing in front of you guys all week and feeling how you guys react to me. Like, I'm like, you know what? No, I'm not. I think it's just easy to get caught up. Because, yeah, the first answer, I'd be like, yeah, I am underappreciated. I'm tired of it. I'm just clickbait. But no, like when I'm in front of a live audience, whether it's Raw, SmackDown, or touring overseas, I feel the connection with you guys. Whether you love me or you hate me, you love watching me perform. And I can feel that over here, and that was like a huge reminder for me professionally and personally. So I think people just like to say that because it's the cool thing to say. I think I have like 5, because my body of work is so big. So you've got Becky, Last Woman Standing, Survivor Series, Ronda Rousey, Asuka, WrestleMania, Sasha, the No Falls Count Anywhere match, and Bailey and I had a match in NXT actually on the road. So it's, I think one of my greatest strengths is that I'm able to adapt to each opponent. So it's hard to say, oh, this is my best match or this is my best match, because in every match I play a different role. Like either I'm a good guy or bad guy, because I go back and forth so much. Actually, after Last Woman Standing, and then when I had that match with Ronda, there was no build. I had 3 days. I wasn't supposed to be the opponent. So I'm about to wrestle my dream opponent, which means, what does WrestleMania look like for me? No one cared to see me wrestle her. No one. So in my mind, for those 3 days, I go, how do I prove to the world that I'm the greatest wrestler on the planet? And I went into that match with the end of it chanting, "This is awesome." And there was no story. It was just that good. And it clicked for me then that I don't have to, guys, cheer for me, or boo me. Like it just clicked, like just be dominant, just be Charlotte. Like it got to me so much when the fans would boo me when I was a good guy. And after Last Woman Standing and when that happened, I'm like, wait, does it really matter? You just want the audience to react. So that was like a major shift for me. And then I went on to the triple threat match, me versus Asuka versus Becky. And that was like another, like I just saw my progression throughout those matches and my confidence just grow. And then I feel like I lost it again after WrestleMania 35 because I was stuck in a weird, like why was I tagging with the person that absolutely hated me? So I felt like lost as a character, but I feel like now when I came back from this year's WrestleMania and I gave the opportunity promo, I was like, that's how I feel. People are like, well, you've done it all. But no one looks at a male wrestler and goes, why do you want more? Like, what's wrong with me wanting more? Like, I didn't come this far to come this far. So just because I've had all these opportunities, am I not supposed to want more? Am I not supposed to want to be on top? Like, what am I just supposed to lay down for the other talent to go take my spot that I've built? Like, I don't get that criticism. Like, no, I didn't come this far to come this far, and I want more. And part of that is like always constantly evolving, wanting to get better in the ring and promos, and I think I'm in my prime right now. I don't even think I've peaked yet as a performer. Oh man, I know this is so corny, but iron sharpens iron. Sasha and I just have this crazy chemistry that like from the moment we locked up when we started, and actually it was FCW at the time, which turned into NXT, it was undeniable. And to circle back around, because I tell her all the time, I'm like, oh, I can't even watch our matches from 3 or 4 years ago. I'm like, they're terrible. Like, I didn't even know what I was doing. They're so bad. And then to like come full circle and face her again and have the experience that I have, and both of us as performers, I'm looking forward to seeing what we're capable of doing on TV. It's an unspoken bond because our careers have all taken different turns and ended up in different spots at different times. But the level of respect is always there, no matter what. You just don't. Maybe we should talk about it more, but we all know. how we feel about each other and what we did and what it took and how hard we worked to get where we are. I just had a match with Shotzi. It was awesome. I'm looking, well, actually the fan reaction was what made me so excited for her. Like, they're so hungry to see new talent. I'm looking forward to facing, wait, I'm just trying to think of which of the Raw, which is on SmackDown. Why am I drawing a blank? I just spoke about it. Well, yeah, I had an opportunity to face Doudrop. That was awesome. I know Zelina and I will face each other down the road. Liv Morgan. It's just a matter of bringing new people up from NXT and, you know, having the audience get to know them. And it just takes time. Yeah. And it takes going back on tour and live events to do that. I mean, I'm so proud of Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair. Like, they've come so far and they're only gonna go further. Like, I truly believe Rhea is the future of the future face of the women's division.